In the sun-bleached fishing village of Bethsaida, a young man named James cast his nets into the Sea of Galilee, never imagining that one day, pilgrims across the globe would walk hundreds of kilometers in his name. Known today as St. James the Greater, his extraordinary journey from humble fisherman to apostolic martyr has etched his name into history, legend, and faith. Born into a family of fishermen, son of Zebedee and brother to John the Apostle, James was raised among nets, tides, and tradition. Before following Jesus, he worked beside his family in a modest yet possibly affluent operation, employing hired workers along the lake's edge. Rooted in Jewish custom and possibly a disciple of John the Baptist, James' spirit burned with the ambition and boldness that later earned him the title Son of Thunder. That fiery personality may have been what made him one of the first called by Jesus. On the shores of Galilee, James dropped his nets not just in obedience, but with purpose. In joining the Messiah, he stepped into his true calling, walking at the very heart of the movement that would change the world. James became part of Jesus' innermost circle. He alone with Peter and John witnessed the transfiguration, saw Jairus' daughter raised, and shared Jesus' final hours in Gethsemane. His faith was tested and forged beside miracles, teachings, and the sacred agony of Jesus' last prayers. Though the Bible ends James' earthly journey in Jerusalem, tradition says his mission stretched westward, preaching in Spain, before returning to the Martyrdom. Herod Agrippa I had him executed, likely by a sword, marking James as the first apostle martyred. The impact, deep and immediate. One legend claims his accuser converted and was executed beside him, moved by James' courage. Even in death, the story grew. His body was carried miraculously by sea to Galicia, Spain, where his tomb became the heart of a spiritual movement, the Camino de Santiago. The Way of St. James draws tens of thousands yearly who walk toward Santiago de Compostela, not for tourism, but transformation. St. James' spiritual reach is enormous. He is the patron saint of Spain, Galicia, Seattle, pilgrims, soldiers, pharmacists, veterinarians, fishermen, those seeking healing from arthritis and rheumatism, or protection and courage on life's journey. Across centuries, James is remembered as the pilgrim with purpose, the disciple of thunder, the apostle whose journey never ends. St. James' legacy is not just etched in the stone or scripture, it's traced in footsteps across continents and hearts. His life reminds us that spiritual transformation begins with the willingness to drop the net, rise from comfort, and follow the call.